You're in sunny Italy, sweet land of song and romance. You're bound for the rugged Amalfi Coast in one of those busy little steamers that ply the Bay of Naples. First stop is Sorrento, a fairy tale town as Italian as pizza. Where are we going? Let's ask the Carabinieri. It's your chance to try out your Italian. But policemen are helpful in any language, and so are the shopkeepers. Sorrento's streets are lined with shops, pungent with the flavor of an Eastern bazaar. Like to buy something first? You'll find most stores here sell products of hand craftsmanship, laces, inlaid wood, ceramics. The music box plays Torna a Sorrento. You probably will. The Amalfi Drive threads towering cliffs. Life is a series of ups and downs in this picturesque and mountainous region. Down we go for a glimpse of Positano's volcanic shores and the blue waters where the Saracens came from the east 1,000 years ago to sack and pillage the coastal towns. The saga of these African pirates has never been forgotten. The beach is a happy playground for these mermaids, alluring like the sirens who enticed Ulysses. Romeos, beware these Juliets. You can feast as well as fill your soul at the Seranusa. Culinary perfection is an art in this land of arts, where man and nature work in wondrous ways. Fruta del Mare, Italian shore dinners are extra special. Sweet music, a lover's serenade. Salute. Oh yes, romance is an art here too. Through the tunnel to still another wonderland. Words can't begin to describe the beauty of this utopia, but these bright postcards do. Besides, it's about time to write Aunt Minnie and Uncle Joe and tell them perhaps about these fabulous king-sized lemons, typical of the rich, fertile countryside. Nothing like this back home. As though never satisfied with her handiwork, Mother Nature created marvels underground as well as above. The Emerald Grotto, which we're about to visit, is such a marvel. A fantasy carved into the rock throughout the ages until it became a weirdly beautiful abode. As at the famous Blue Grotto at Capri, the sea fills the grotto, and the water, illuminated by the sunlight that filters through it, shimmers in mystic splendor. All aboard for a nautical tour. The miracle of refraction gives the water a mysterious emerald green color. A castle fit for Father Neptune himself, an eerie realm of the sea, peopled with ghost-like stalagmites. Quite a contrast with the sun-drenched world above. Ten centuries ago, Amalfi was a great maritime republic. From a distance, she seems little changed. Mellowed by the years and a bright Mediterranean sun, Amalfi enjoys a peaceful old age. Her piazzas, once thronged with colorful traders from the outposts of the ancient world, she now takes tourists and donkey carts in stride. Oops, not so fast. Usually, it's a good bet to visit the local cathedral. Amalfi's is a standout, dating from the days of the Arab invasion of southern Italy. It's a rich blend of Byzantine and Moorish architecture. The mosaics are a dazzling blaze of color, with gold, blue, and red predominating. was only natural, too, that people made the most of this glorious scenery. The gardens of the Villa Ruffalo, world famous, are only a stone's throw from Amalfi. The great composer Richard Wagner likened Villa Ruffalo's gardens to the magic garden in the opera Parsifal. The influence, again, is strongly Moorish, an inheritance of the Arab civilization. A sight that's out of this world. You'll find the Belvedere Cimbrone a frequent subject of song and verse, and justly so. Carried away by it all, this girl fondles the romantic statue. As from time immemorial, the chores of the fishermen are endless. Nets must be dried, put in order. The best place is the beach, where son and hardy men team up to do a proper job. The harvest of the sea proceeds along the Amalfi Coast just as in biblical times. Chitara is one of the most picturesque and active ports. A nautical way of life, hard work in which men, women, and children all share, for their very lives depend on the bounty of the sea. In a country where the arts flourish, the Italians express themselves in many forms. The large-scale mural advertising the studio is in mosaic. One of Italy's more important ceramics establishments is at Vietri sul Mare. Nothing is impossible here. Giraffes, for example, no stretch of the imagination needed. Many of the pieces are strictly decorative. A column with grotesque faces. There are neo-modern as well as classical designs. This one's on the futuristic side. Don't expect to find an assembly line as you might back home. Hand craftsmanship is still venerated as for centuries past. The Italian artist is an individualist in the glorious tradition of the Italian Renaissance, when Cellini, Da Vinci, and Michelangelo created their great works. No two pieces are alike. Each reflects the inspiration of its maker. Something to crow about, a ceramic flower vase that's truly a masterpiece of modern art. The craftsmanship is ancient, but the designs keep up with the times. In Ischia, an enchanting island in the Bay of Naples, there's a dance called the Andresatta. No one knows for sure when this curious performance originated. One thing is certain, these people enter into the spirit of the occasion. First, the leader climbs up to make a few appropriate remarks. It's said to have been a war dance. The leader extols the glories of combat. Good thing they use wooden sticks instead of honest-to-goodness swords. This is no sport for real ladies. Their part is taken here by men dressed in green jackets. The men wear red coats, and the fancy tambourines beat out the exciting rhythms. But all's fair in love and war, so the lovely ladies join in. They've had the time of their lives, and so will you along the Amalfi Way.